The coronavirus outbreak is now officially a pandemic. The WHO has classified it as a pandemic, which means that this disease has now spread worldwide. It's a global disease. The virus has reached more than 100 countries. In India, there are 73 cases. Thankfully, no death has been reported in India, but the government of India is taking no chances. India has announced some unprecedented steps. And by unprecedented, I mean unprecedented. This is not exaggeration. India has suspended visas of foreign visitors for 1 whole month. It has never happened before. As the newspapers put it today, India has quarantined itself. Late last night, India barred foreign visitors for a month. There are, of course, some exceptions to this. So what does this order mean for you? If you're a business traveler, a traveler who wants to visit India for work, you will have to postpone your trip because your visa stands suspended for now. This list includes NRIs who hold the Overseas Citizenship of India card, the OCI card. They will also not be allowed to travel to India, but if you really have to travel, you need to get in touch with the nearest Indian mission. Foreigners traveling in India will be screened, and visitors who have come or they plan to come from countries like China, Italy, Iran, South Korea, France, Spain and Germany will be quarantined for 14 days. Those who are already in India on a valid visa need not worry about this. The new rules do not apply to them. What about students? Foreign students studying in India will not be allowed to travel to this country for a month. But if you're already here, you can stay. Those outside, the students outside India will have to wait for a month. What about Indian students who study abroad? They will be allowed to return. This is their home after all. They will be subjected to screening at airports. And anyone coming in from a coronavirus hotspot, the countries I just mentioned, will be put in a 14-day quarantine. The government of India is also stepping up efforts to bring back stranded students and pilgrims from abroad. For now, the focus is on the Indians who are in Iran. And today, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar briefed the parliament about this.
As per available information, there are about 6,000 Indian nationals in various provinces of Iran. These include 1,100 pilgrims, mainly from the Union territories of Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir and the state of Maharashtra. Nearly 300 students, primarily from the Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. About 1,000 fishermen from the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Gujarat. And others who are on longer-term stay visas in Iran for pursuing their livelihood and religious studies. We are working with the Iranian authorities to operate some limited commercial flights to facilitate this early return.
Now let's talk about foreign tourists. The new rules apply to foreign tourists coming to India. No visas for a month. This, of course, is going to hit the tourism sector. Every year, around 10 million tourists visit India, and blocking them for a full month is going to cost the Indian economy. Any visas that were issued recently stand suspended for the moment. Even members of the Indian diaspora who hold an OCI card and Overseas Citizen of India card will not be allowed. In fact, sources tell us that all new visa requests are being denied for now. In exceptional cases, Indian missions abroad will make an exemption. So who are the people who can still travel to India? This list includes diplomats. They can come to India. So can officials and members of international organizations like the United Nations. They still hold valid visas. They can travel to India. But they too will be screened at the airport, and if needed, they will be quarantined. So what do these measures mean for the average Indian people like you and me? Do not travel abroad unless it's absolutely essential. Avoid public events. Most public events are already being cancelled, like the President's House. All tours and museum visits are closed for now. In Delhi, schools, colleges and cinema halls will remain shut till the 31st of March. Here's another fallout. Coronavirus insurance. What's that, you may ask? There are no clear rules. Insurance companies are now worried because they anticipate more claims. And so many such companies now say that they will not cover coronavirus-related cases. British insurance giant LV has taken a rather extreme step. They've decided to stop selling travel insurance policies for the moment. Other major companies are limiting their insurance cover. Aviva has cut back its cover on travel insurance. Under the new rules, you will not get an insurance for travel disruptions. Meaning, if your flight is cancelled, if your visa is suspended, you cannot claim travel insurance from Aviva. Airlines are already cutting down on their flights. The demand for tickets has fallen drastically. But the government of India is keeping insurance companies in check. Insurance companies have been asked to include the Wuhan Coronavirus in their health insurance cover. It's mandatory in India. That's according to the regulator.